The seer had finished with his friendly words. He asked that gifts of chiseled ivory and massive gold be carried to our galleys. He stows much silver in the holds, Dodona cauldrons, and corslet joined with links of 3-ply gold. The gear of Neoptolemus, and presents for my father. Then he adds new oarsmen for our crew, and guides, and horses. He furnishes my fighting men with weapons. Meanwhile Anchises has our sails made ready, that no delay rob us of driving winds. With deep respect Apollo's spokesman greets him. Anchises, honored as high mate of Venus, Anchises whom the gods care for, twice saved from Troy and ruins, now Ausonia is yours. Bear down upon it with your sails. And yet you must bypass the coast you see. Apollo has disclosed a farther country. Go, blessed in the affection of your son. But why do I talk on? My tongue must not keep back the surging south winds from your sails. Andromache mourns deeply at our last leave-taking, bringing robes adorned with threads of gold, a Phrygian mantle for my son. She does not yield in doing honor. Waiting Ascanius with woven gifts, then tells him, receiving these too, my boy, memorials of my own handiwork, and let them serve as witness to Andromache's long love as wife of Hector. Take with you these last gifts of your people, you, the only image that still is left of my Astyanax. So did he bear his eyes, his hands, his face. So would he now be entering his youth, were he alive, his years the same as yours. My parting words were said with rising tears. Your fate is here, then live it happily. But we are called from one fate to another, for you can rest, no need to plough the seas or seek the fleeing fields of Italy. Here you can see the image of new Xanthus and of the Troy your hands have built, beneath more kindly auspices, I hope. A city less open to the Greeks than was old Troy. If ever I shall enter on the Tiber and on the lands that lie along the Tiber, and see the ramparts given to my race, then we, in time to come, shall build one Troy in spirit from our sister cities in Epirus and Hesperia, and from our kindred peoples, those who share one founder in Dardanus and share one destiny. May this become the care of all our sons. We speed along the sea and past the nearby cliffs of Sarania, the shortest passages across the waves, the way to Italy. The sun is set, the hills are dark with shadow. We disembark. When we had assigned by lot our turns to watch the oars, we stretch out on the lap of longed-for land beside the water, and all along the dry beach we renew our bodies. Sleep is due for weary limbs. Night, driven by the hours, has not yet reached the middle of her path when Palinurus springs quickly from his couch, takes note of all the winds, and with his keen ear tries to catch the breath of a breeze. He watches all the stars that glide through silent skies. He marks Arcturus, the twin bears, and the rainy Hyades, Orion armed with gold, and seeing all together in the tranquil heavens, loudly he signals from the stern. We break up camp and try our course with spreading canvas wings. And now Aurora reddens as the stars take flight. We sight the dim and distant hills, the low coastline of Italy. Achates is first to cry out, "Italy!" With joy the rest shout, "Italy!" Anchises crowns a great bowl with a garland, fills it up with wine, and from the steep stern summons all the deities. O gods who govern sea and land and tempests, grant us easy passage, and breathe upon us with your kindliness. The wished-for winds have quickened now. Nearby a harbor opens up. We can make out a temple standing on Minerva's height. My comrades furl the sails, they turn the prow toward shore. The eastern waves have hollowed out that port into a bow. The thrusting reefs churn up salt spray. The harbor is concealed. Like drooping arms, a double wall runs down from towering crags. The shrine is set far back from shore, and here, as our first omen, I could see 4 snow-white horses grazing far and wide along the grassy plain. Anchises cries out, "O stranger land, the tale you tell is war. These horses wear the harnesses of war, these herds mean war. Yet these same stallions have yielded to the chariot beneath the yoke and reins of peace. Then there is also some hope for peace. We pray unto the holy power of Pallas, clangorous with arms, the first to hear our joyous shout. We cover our heads with Trojan veils before the altars, and just as Helenus ordained, we offer burnt sacrifices to the Argive Juno."